Hello, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies with me, Dragonor. This is supposed to be episode 11. However, recorded 9 and 10, and somehow or another they got corrupted. They were each about 45 minutes long. I got a ton of stuff done, but that all got corrupted. I what else? Oh yeah, after that, I had a bunch of stuff that I was supposed to have done between episode 10 and this episode. And I'd actually tried to start recording this episode earlier today. And somehow or another, my save got corrupted. And I don't know how. Fortunately, I had a backup, well, sort of a backup. It was a copy of this save that I had been using as a creative test world, just to see if things would work. And I was going to keep separate, going to have that in creative and test, just to see if I could figure out how different mods worked and things like that, and then actually do them legit in this world. But it was, I hadn't used it in a while, and it was somewhere between those two episodes that were lost and all of the off-camera stuff. I guess it was all off-camera now. So somewhere in the middle of that. And so I had to give myself back a lot. I had cleared the inventory that I had, just because it was intended to be a creative world. I don't think this was in episode 8. Then I got that there. Is that not? Here, let me turn that on just a little bit, just to make sure. Nope, not that one, that one. Just to get it full, there we go. Okay. Go and exit out of this. Yeah, I had that. I did this stuff over here. I built a steam dynamo, leadstone energy cell, block placer, on an autonomous activator I've had for a while, just didn't do anything with. This one is or will be placing blocks, and this has hammers. I'm still trying to figure how best to use this so it doesn't end up clicking on it with an empty with it basically an empty hand. And if you don't know how this works, this autonomous activator basically what's the word I'm looking for? It emulates, there we go, that's the word. It emulates the player, and it can left click. You can tell it whether it should be sneaking or not sneaking, aim level, aim high, aim low, like on the, I assume, I've not really used this, but I assume it's like the top half of the block, the bottom half of the block, whatever, left or right click, sneaking or not sneaking, first slot only, it will only use this slot here. Round robin, I assume that it like starts with 1 and then it'll keep going until it's all used up. Speaking of which, I need to go ahead and fill that. Random, it'll use it once, then move on to the next one, use it for a while, then move on to the next, or use it once, move on, pick a random one, use it once, pick another one, use it once. I think I'm going to go with round robin, and go ahead and make, excuse me, I guess there's no harm, since it's not using power, or using up this, there's no harm in really just leaving it on, just to do whatever. I need, oh shoot. I am still in creative mode. Yeah, there were a few things that I gave myself in creative mode. Jeez. Hold on, let me, just to kind of somewhat get myself back to, hold on, I will go ahead and give myself a barrel. So back to cheat. No. Alright, give myself, no, there. Alright, give myself 1 barrel. Alright. And go back to utility mode. Alright. Okay. Interesting. Oh, apparently I even lost items. Got an upgrade in here somewhere. There we go. Wow. Okay. Okay, so let that build back up. Alright. Yeah, so I've had a very frustrating couple of days, if you can't tell. I only need 1, but I'll go ahead and keep 1 on my person here. Yeah. So all of the tools I had are gone. I went ahead and gave myself a few more tools, but they are completely at 0 experience. So all the haste, flame aspect and all that stuff are gone. Go ahead and turn this on. Hold on, it got really fast. Okay. Got luck on it. That's cool. Okie doke. Oh, and I had also built. The heck did that come from? Okay. Yeah, I had finally gotten ancient spores using this mechanism over here, feeding through stone to turn it into gravel, and then feeding the gravel back through to make sand. I had started on this stuff here. I got this mostly to for the witch water, so I could summon an Enderman, so that I could have a chance of getting an Ender Pearl. There is something not right. Should be. No. The mob heads are not showing up. I thought that was. At least it used to show up automatically. That's weird. Why is it not in here? Just deletes marker. So no, marker. No. Huh. That's weird. Whatever. Well, oh, and another thing I did was build this thing. Partially, as a much better fishing spot. And also in the hope of having some squid spawn in. Let me double check what biome would this be. Plains, so I would think so. I think that would work. And I'm pretty sure you've already seen the garden, even up to this point. Excuse me. Although I plan on making like a full-size farm over here. But let's see. I think I put it away. I want to get back up to a full stack of dirt, which means I gotta get back working on that. Okay, I'm gonna put, since I lost all of the resources, all the ores and stuff that I had gathered, I'm going to in there. I'm going to go ahead and let this run again. I'll actually show you how it works. And since it doesn't really actually shoot out everywhere, at least not when you're going, when you're working with this. If you're not, the reason why I kept this hammer here is if you're doing like yeah, see, it's building up here. If you're doing the like the crushed ore and the the ore sand and things like that, it kind of spits little pieces out everywhere, and so using a regular hopper doesn't quite work with that. So I'll keep one hammer with me. I think that's all of the ketchup stuff. I haven't even really looked in here to see how much I have. I've got a little bit, not a huge amount. I had so much more stuff. Well, yeah, I got a few things that I see that I could go through and crush out and smelt and things like that. But I'll do that as I need them. Let's see here. Let's go and start putting this stuff away. Put that in there, that in there. Oh, and also plan to eventually expand the animal pen out back. Okay. So let's look at the quest book, see where we are and what we may have to do again. I looked earlier and it looked like there wasn't a whole lot that I would have to do over. Let's see. Okay, I had done the fish food, but that's not a huge deal. I can do that fairly easily. I'll do that later. One thing that I do need to work on is these two things. Starting with this heavy armor. And I think it's, 24 steel for that stuff. And I believe the books. Did I have my bookbinder on me? I really hope not. No. Okay, good. Was the bookbinder in? Okay, this is the book I'm looking for. Okay. Okay. Glad I didn't have that. Oh well. Let's see. Well, go ahead and do this. Didn't even realize that was up. Clear this out. Okay. Wow, I got 0 saplings from that. Usually I get at least 1 or 2. That's weird. Well, it's a good thing I have some extras over here. Alright, I'm not really using... Actually, I only need 1. Really. There we go. Plant that again. Another thing I plan to do is to build an actual, like, I guess you could say a little arbory? I think that's the word. Tree farm, more or less. And, use it to or move it out somewhere else, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that with to be able to move this tree. I don't know if you can get saplings from tree leaves. I may try in a backup to see if that's a thing. I want to get some more levels on this before I try going for an Enderman. Maybe get another level of luck or something, possibly. Okay. Wow, this is leveling up really fast. Luck, knockback, and smite. If I could get like a luck 2, that would be awesome. just give me a much better chance of getting an ender pearl. I don't know if there's any other ways to get squid. Another thing I plan on getting into is the magic, like blood magic and stuff like that, because I need to. I know there's a way to get squid spawn eggs through blood magic, so do with that. Because I need the ink sacs to turn the precious doll into a creepy doll. I am kind of all over the place. This is how I am just in regular play as well, so just FYI. Did I put the creeper heads in here? Maybe I did go and put them where they were supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, I had some arrows. There we go. I think that's it. Let's put that there. No, actually, I need to read this. And I need to look to see what all is needed to make steel. Come on, hurry up. Okay, so. Oh goodness, I'm going to need a lot more redstone than I have currently. No, actually, I have enough, but I will need more later. Okay, and the rest is gunpowder and sand, I believe. Yeah, I've got charcoal, and I can make more. In fact, let me do that. Okay, so let me go ahead and just that'll work. That should do it, I don't think. Alright, so this has been working. It's gone through 2 stacks. There we go. So I'm gonna need 24 gravel. That. Anyway. Why does it keep grabbing it? Fine. There, 24 gravel. And if I put this gravel in the first slot, it'll pull it first. Just because, so the in-game physics don't get confused. Yeah, while I was trying to figure this out, I was so close to giving up, and because I had planned on, after finishing this, to go on to Agrarian Skies 2. Yeah. I don't know, I just thought it'd be fun, and I've never really played through and actually completely finished an HQM mod pack. Apparently no, they're not. That's weird. How did it? Somehow or another. Yeah, well, huh? I don't know. whatever. Wow. Okay, on this, just so I can see how much I'm getting. Oh, apparently I already had some. Or something. Get up to 24. There we go. Come over here. Oh, wait. Really quick. Yeah, I've got some stone on me. Here, let me put back what I've got. And take one. So that's all I need. Okay. And a lever, because it needs a redstone signal to turn on. Let me do this while I'm working. Okay. I think. Well, it'll hold it while I'm working. Now I think about it. Let's see. Put charcoal in here. Leave it sand, gunpowder. No, I think it's like that. I'll double check. 'Cause I don't know if it'll work correctly. It might still consume items and not work correctly. Yeah, redstone in the middle. Okay. Now I assume that should be plenty, because I only need. Oh, and I need. I need 24 iron, and I do not think I have 24 iron. In fact, I'm pretty certain I do. Always do that. Nope. Let's see, what do I have? I've got. Okay. So I need to take. Some of this. Right here. I'll take these 2 stacks. I'll go ahead and put this lever where it needs to go. Make sure. And it does work. And that'll just use 1 coal, which is fine. I hope it doesn't use. Take this just in case. So I want it to start using that while I'm not actually trying to do that. Put this down here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Make sure, magnet mode is off. Now I'm going to pause. Well, actually, this is a place to stop. I'm really close to half an hour. So I'm going to sift through this. Possibly do more if I need to. Until I have plenty of iron. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps so very much. Leave a comment, advice, constructive criticism. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.